Good afternoon or good evening, actually good morning, because it is 12:15 a.m. December the 30th, 2021. Guys, we have today and tomorrow, and these are the last 2 days of 2021, and we're going to be entering 2022. So the title for tonight is funding your own or funding your business besides using your own money. I definitely want to really talk about this, how to use OPM. What is OPM? OPM stands for other people's money. This is how the rich is able to leverage building wealth. They don't necessarily use their own money. They use the the resources of other people's money. And that's not such a bad thing. So let's see, shall we? Let's get started.
Welcome to the Iron Mastery Academy for Forex. In this course, we'll be talking about the history of Forex. Many people are curious as to how the foreign exchange market came to exist. To better understand this, we are going to have to peer back through time to the first ever trade system called bartering. The bartering system existed in a time when there was no money or currencies to use. People instead traded goods and services such as livestock, skills, talents, salt, and even people for the goods and services they needed from others. Eventually, the bartering system was abandoned when people began to trade units of commodities such as shells, rice, barley, stones, precious metals, and even bits of gold, as they were deemed more valuable as civilization progressed. This system was called the commodities. Then along came something revolutionary. It came in the form of coins, or simply called the coinage. These coins were made out of electrum, which were mixtures of gold and silver and pre-weighed. This allowed people to trade what they wanted for what they needed. This particular system had a large impact all around the world, as many different countries began to mass adopt the coinage system. This opened many doors and gave way for people to participate in foreign trades. The Chinese then came along with the invention of paper money. It started off as IOU notes from private institutions. These private institutions became known today as what we would call banks. Paper money was given in exchange for holding gold and silver. In turn, this paved the way to the gold standard, or where all currencies were to be backed by gold. Due to the mass printing of paper notes, however, and not being backed by actual gold, countries decided to come together to create the first monetary trading system that would be advantageous to all countries involved. This would also keep exchange rates fixed in foreign trades. Due to the rough nature of fixed currencies and unfair trades, 44 countries decided to come together when World War II devastated many European countries, and it birthed the creation of the Bretton Woods system in 1944. But by 1973, that quickly came to an end. By that time, all the countries agreed to align their currencies to the United States, leading the way for the US dollar to become the new global reserve currency. By 1994, the world saw the first currency digitally traded online for the very first time. That's right, the online Forex market was born. As modern civilization advanced rather quickly, so did the adoption of Forex trading worldwide. And the rest, as they say, is history. Now that you know the history of the foreign exchange market, let's begin to focus on something a bit more exciting: how to make money in it. This concludes our course. One of the best ways to remember anything new is to tell someone what you just learned. Steps like these will greatly enhance your results and shorten the learning curve. improving the quality of your life comes down to one very important and powerful question. What will you become? You got this, and we'll see you in the next video.
All right, so I'm pretty sure you did hear that last portion of what was said in the video, how to make money in it, how to make money in the foreign exchange market. These are ways that you can leverage and also fund your business just by understanding the foreign exchange market. I'm pretty sure you guys have heard of Robert Kiyosaki, who came up with the cash flow quadrant. The difference in Robert Kiyosaki's upbringing was the fact that his biological father did not understand the benefits of money. So therefore, he was not educated on creating wealth and building wealth. But Robert's stepfather is the person that really taught him the very importance of accumulating money or understanding how to build and how to grow wealth. So when Robert became a little bit older, he understood, he split the world into 4 different parts, and he called it the 4 cash flow quadrant, whereas there's one side of money, the left side of money, where you have individuals that work for companies and corporations, or they're self-employed, but those people are considered on the left side of money. And he basically said that those are individuals that they're the 95% of individuals and people in this entire big world that only controls 5% of the world's wealth. Understand that. You work for a job or you are self-employed, but you still don't even touch 5% of the world's wealth. Whereas on the opposite side, on the right side of money, you have your investor or your business minded and your investor minded person, but you also have your employee or your business person who owns companies and corporations. Well, these are individuals that are 5% of the world's population that owns and know how to leverage 95% of the world's wealth. And that's when he came up with the cash flow quadrant. So when you're on that left side of money, you only have access to a small amount of tax brackets or tax breaks, meaning you working for a company, you're working for a corporation, a Fortune 500 company. However, you're controlled of your time. You don't have as much freedom because you are limited to the certain things that you can do. You have your job specific duties, and you have to go do those repetitive job specific duties. Even if you are self-employed, you still are based on a contractual basis, which means if no one contacts you or reaches out to you for your services, then there's no way for you to make any money. Until you learn you can still have your 9-to-5 job or you can still work for yourself, but until you understand how to be over on that right side of money, how to leverage the right side of money, that will actually put you on the small percentage of people that controls 95% of the world's wealth. Understand it. You are part of that 95% that doesn't even touch 5% of the world's wealth when you are working for a company, when you are basically being self-employed. But once you become unemployable, and you begin to operate like an investor, and if you are a person who owns a business or owns a company, then you begin to leverage and operate that small percentage of people that controls 95% of the world's wealth. And that's what Robert Kiyosaki talks about when he explains about the cash flow quadrant. Now, I want to ask you guys this question. which side of that quadrant that you want to be on. You really want to be on that right side of that quadrant. Well, for you and for those individuals that are watching me on tonight, funding your business without using your own money is leveraging OPM. OPM stands for other people's money. Okay, this is what the rich do. This is how they're able to build, continuously build, because they're not necessarily using their own funds and their own resources. They're using the resources and they're leveraging off of other resources, other people's money. And quite frankly, a lot of people think that that's wrong. Oh, I don't. And that's those people that don't really understand money. Okay. You think, oh, because I'm using other people's money, I'm getting over on them, or I'm getting over on this, or getting over on that. That's not so. That's how the rich continues to get richer and the poor continues to be poor, because the poor don't really understand the ramifications and the benefits of and how to use and access money. Listen, that's still something that I am still learning, how to access, how to really understand, how to diversify, my money so much that I'm creating different opportunities. I'm creating different streams of revenue to be able to use, where I don't have to use any of my earned, so to speak, my earned income. And earned income is what you're going to receive when you're working for a job, which means you are restricted of your time. You have to clock in, clock out. There's not much that you could, that you have freedom and access to. And I know many of you that are watching, you guys want to obtain more freedom in your life, freedom to do the things that you want to do, freedom to be able to fund your businesses like you want to fund it. But guys, I'm going to tell you, anything that you are doing, that you're looking to do, is going to take work. Does it mean that it's going to be hard, or is it going, no, it's not necessarily hard. It's just that you gotta, I think the problem is discipline. A lot of people don't have discipline. So a lot of times they don't want to do some of the repetitive things to get the results that they want. They want to get everything easy. They want someone else to, they want somebody else to trade their money or take their money and invest it for them. That really limits you to the fact that, why would you give someone your money to trade it in the markets when you can learn the skill set and just really bust this whole entire market wide open, because you are now developing the skill set in order to make the money to fund your businesses. So what I just showed you was a video, a 4-minute video that's a part of the academy that I am a part of. And that video basically gave you a synopsis of the history of the foreign exchange market. And many of you that are watching never knew that the foreign exchange market existed. I never knew that the foreign exchange market ever existed. I was introduced to this in 2017. So as you can see here, everything that's being highlighted in blue, these are all videos, guys, that educates you about the foreign exchange market. What's the stop loss and all those things. We're able to help you pull all those things together, and we show you how that happens in real time, in real life. We actually show you how to place a trade in the market where it attaches to what you see here. Are the host of videos. So many people calculate, what is a pip? Many people don't know what pips are. Pip is a different terminology to say, hey, this is how much money you are going to get in a certain trade setup. All right. So what I just showed you is the educational piece. So you have access to education, because you're going to need education in order to really maneuver funding your own business. So you're not going to know, how you're going to fund your own business, but how you're going to fund your own business not knowing anything about how to fund a business. That's education. And that's what we're going to definitely show you inside of this platform. So you have Forex in English. We also have what another part of our academy is called high frequency Forex, which is Forex on steroids. This particular academy right here allows you to make money in 60, 90, or 120 seconds. It's very sexy and fun to watch, very sexy and fun to learn, and anything about making money in a small, short period of time, 3 minutes, that's very sexy, okay? And then we also have the digital currency exchange. So although I showed you the videos in the Forex Academy, you're going to also get the same type of videos and similar according to this academy. You're going to also get access to videos and education. And these videos are 4 minutes, 5 minutes. That's something easy that you can take one video a day and actually learn more about the world, the largest world market step by step. And also digital cryptocurrency. We have videos to show you what are cryptocurrencies. It talks about the blockchain. It talks about white paper, how these coin projects come about, what's their utilizations. And a lot of times we share information with you guys that you're not going to see or you're not going to hear in an everyday conversation. So this is your education piece, okay? We have it in over 60, I want to say over 60 different languages, but this platform is available in over 160 or 140 countries. So this just lets you know, it gives a testament to the fact that this is a worldwide platform that you can use anywhere in the world. And if you are here in the US, guess what? You can take the same platform, you can learn it anywhere in the world. So if you want to travel to Japan, or if you have sites to travel to Japan, guess what? You still have access to this platform, and you can also place trades even if you're in Japan. You don't necessarily have to be confined to your desk. You don't have to be confined to a computer all day. As long as you have a cell phone and internet, you can make money anyway. This is how you are able to fund your business besides using your own money, is leveraging these markets right here. And then we have our ECX Academy, which is e-commerce. E-commerce is basically setting up your own online store. Now, you do not have to purchase or buy or rent out a warehouse to house all of your inventory. That is not needed here. Only thing you need is your cell phone and your internet, or if you want to take your laptop with you, you can do that as well. And this allows you to check up on the status of all of your orders, which you do not have to ship out. You actually have access to what is called drop shipping. So you work and partner with vendors. They're going to ship out your customers' products or your consumers' products for you. All you need to do is just click of a button. If you want to add an item to your inventory without having to purchase it, you can do so. It is now that particular item is now available to you and is now part of your online store and your inventory. All right. So what I just showed you is our education piece. So let's go live, ladies and gentlemen. We have access to over 200 educators in this space that go live on a daily basis, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. At some point, there's always an educator or a master trader that is on, that's teaching you how to access the markets, how to read charts, how to analyze technical analysis. And also for those who are very beginning, coming into this space, we have educators for that actually help you adjust to this new world of the financial market. So what you're looking at here, I'm going to share my screen. Going to share my screen and let you guys see what we have access to, and how this is so important. So important. All right, so we go live? So here in our go live sessions, this is being a part of a real live session in real time. You are able to log on, and these are some of the top 5 educators that are getting thousands and thousands of weekly views. So let's go into our DCX Academy. Let's check out DCX, because cryptocurrency is the more dominant and more popular form of finances. So what you're looking at is a graph. It's almost like Netflix or a TV guide. And in this TV guide or this graph or this guide, it basically tells you from Sunday to Saturday, you know, what educator is coming on, what time they're going to come on. And, you know, basically what their expertise is. There's a lot of beginners. So we've also introduced some new educators in this space that really help a lot of beginning people that are coming into the space, not knowing anything about crypto education, as you can see here. Curtis Cobain and Mike Sotero, they're beginner crypto education. They also have DeFi talks, which that came on earlier today at 6:00 p.m. Decentralized talks. But let me tell you what about these things, ladies and gentlemen. If you happen to miss a session, say for instance it just ended and you missed it, guess what? You have access to go back to the exact same session. But not only that, they provide you with their favorite sessions, and they provide you with all of their recorded sessions. So let's just click on, let's just click on Kurt and Mike so that you can actually get a sense of what's happening. So what happens here when they go on live, you're going to see that here. You're going to see it pop up here. And it gives you the opportunity to hop on in their live sessions at that time. But if you happen to miss it, you can go right back to it and you can review the exact same session soon as they ended it. Okay. So if you scroll down here, there's you can click on recorded sessions. You know, you're going to click on favorite sessions, because they do mark certain sessions for favorite sessions. And it's titled. A lot of them are titled. You might not see these titled here, but for the most part, a lot of their sessions are titled. And then you have this where you can click on watch all recordings, which means it's going to give you every single recording that they have ever utilized inside of this platform. So if we're in recorded sessions, you know, they have all those things marked here. You can actually click on any of these and go back and rewatch it. So like today, the one that's here on the end, the first one that you're looking at, this is one that came on at 6:00 today that I happen to be in on this session with the educators in real time live, and I was able to ask questions. They answer your questions in the chat. You just put them in the chat box and they're going to respond. They're going to answer your questions for you. And that's the beautiful thing about being in the go live sessions. So let's see if we can watch this. This is one that ended 5 hours ago, and I'm gonna fast forward just a little bit so that you could understand, you know, what is being discussed, what's being talked about.
All right. Here we go. We got it.
So let's see.
The Oasis. How convenient. That was the name of the metaverse that they were in Ready Player One. And Oasis Network is the network that Facebook chose to use. I'm telling y'all, these movies are giving y'all little glimpses in what their plans are, and we're starting to see it right now. So definitely looking at Oasis Network. I kept telling you guys, Near Protocol is looking really good right.
Okay, so that's just giving you just a synopsis or just brief synopsis of what happens. These two gentlemen, what they do, they help you actually grow your portfolio. So they don't do as much on the trading side, but they do give you some trade ideas that'll give you the opportunity to say, they give you multiple ways of growing your portfolio. So that means they're giving you information to go in and actually buy some crypto, but they also give you a glimpse of, where Bitcoin is headed to, so that you can also learn how to trade it. So you're giving yourself more benefactors when you're learning how to trade, but also buying, holding, hodling, or whatever you want to call it, when you can buy and hold cryptos as well. But we also trade it. So we trade it on a daily basis. And that's really a quick way to accumulate your portfolio, to accumulate your money faster for you to grow your business. And understand, when you are inside of these markets, guess what? They are liquid. This is liquid market. The big takeaway for me was the fact that if I was to place a trade today, I can get my money out today. It's not based on market price. Like we would hear those terms in stock market. When you're pulling out money out of the stock market, there are several ways that you can, get access to your money, where you can get access to it based upon the market price. You can actually wait and, pull money out on the stock market. And I think they give it a different type of name. Whereas you can, you could get money out, but based upon, a couple of hours from now, what that price point or something like that. But here in cryptocurrency, there's none of those things that you have to worry about. It doesn't matter. Like if you profit in your trade, then you profited in your trade. You can move that money right over to your wallet, and that wallet over to your move that money from your wallet to your bank account. So if you wanted to pay a bill, if you wanted to pay your car note, say for instance, if you made your car note money in the day, if you have a $300, $400, $500, $600, or $700 or $800 car payment, and it's due, guess what? If you access the internet, if you access the platform and you're trading, guess what? And you made your money, your car note money for that day, guess what? You can pull that money out today and take care of your business. All right. So what you just watched here is a video between Mr. Cobain and Mr. Sotero, basically just giving some information about cryptocurrencies and their market caps, what coin projects are actually doing very well, and the fact that, we have access to, to purchase them, where they sit, as far as popularity. A lot of times, a lot of people don't know the market cap, meaning, how much money has already been thrown into or behind these projects to make them move the way that they are moving. Well, that's information that you're going to get with being inside and being a part of this platform. So I am going to move on, and I'm going to introduce to you how we also have access to strategies. So when we're talking about strategies, these are basically the way that we read charts, the way that we mark up the charts, the way that we analyze the charts. And this is assistance that we get from our educators. Understand there's over 200 plus educators inside of this platform that's standing by waiting to help you. And they come on different times of the day, throughout the day, ladies and gentlemen. So I just showed you at least two gentlemen that are one of our master traders, master educators in this space. And the fact that they come on different times of the day and still gives you the opportunity to go back and look at some of their older sessions. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go into our strategies so that you can see exactly how that looks. All right, so I don't know what you guys are saying in YouTube. VOR.NGO, VAS.tech. Not sure what you guys are saying. However, I provided a link for you that you could actually, that you can actually take advantage of to get started. You could click on that link and get started trading with us. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to also share my screen so you guys can see exactly how our our strategies look. Okay. So for each academy, there are strategies. This is where we're shown how to read the charts. We're shown to mark up the charts. We're shown to understand support and resistance. And those are things that are very, very important as it relates to really learning the largest world market. I don't know where to start with first. Possibly maybe Forex, since that's a little bit easier. But Forex strategies allows you to easily and more simplified way of understanding charts, understanding candlesticks, the close of a candlestick, the open of a candlestick. These are very important terminologies and things that you need to know when you are learning to trade in these markets. So we have that. We have strategies for Forex. We have the strategies for high frequency Forex and digital cryptocurrency. And one thing about these strategies is the fact that you really start to develop, you really start to understand how to locate support and resistance. How to read things on a 15-minute chart versus a 4-hour chart to kind of understand, okay, the market is still either bearish or bullish in a sense. And that helps because it continues to sharpen your strategy skills. It continues to sharpen your trading skills. When you learn how to trade, this is really forever money. This is like, unlimited money that you now have access to. So I've showed you on tonight, here's a resource that you could utilize where you don't have to fund your business out of your own pocket. Learn how to leverage the foreign exchange market. Learn how to leverage cryptocurrency. Learn how to leverage building your own online store, and learn how to leverage high frequency Forex and Forex. Because in this platform alone, ladies and gentlemen, you have over 1,000 opportunities to make money in a single day. There's not over 1,000 opportunities to do anything, honestly. But this platform is constantly throwing out trade ideas amongst each academy, whether it's cryptocurrency, whether it's high frequency Forex, whether it's Forex, or whether it's e-commerce, that you have the access to make actually a plethora of money. But it takes your diligence, it takes your consistency to get it done. So we don't want, we won't continue people to be sitting on the sidelines because they're so afraid. Anything that we do in life, it embeds a certain risk. We risk our lives going out our house every day. We're risking, getting out and getting inside of a car, not thinking that, there could possibly be a accident, or I could possibly be in an accident. But the fact is, you cannot continue to fear this market. You cannot fear. You cannot continue to fear it. Either you're going to love it, you're going to get great money out of it, or you're going to love it and you're going to be able to build lucratively out of it, or you're going to be able to make money and build and continue to build and build. So I just want to give you that tidbit information for on tonight. In order to get started with this platform, it is $324 if you want all three of those academies. $324 initial sign up, and every 28 days you paying to utilize the service, which is $274. And to be honest, everything that I showed you on tonight, it is actually valued over several thousands or several millions of dollars, but we're only giving it to the general population, the general people, for $324. Why? Because the person who created this basically wanted to know that there's other people in the world that can have access to the world's market. So he went into hibernation, really trying to create this platform. And this platform has been around for 8 years. It is one of the top and the best in the world, and has been featured by Forbes magazine on several occasions. So the credibility of this the credibility of this platform speaks volumes about the CEO and the fact that, first of all, they're featured in Forbes magazine. And it's just so much that comes with this particular platform. Then this platform gives you the opportunity to become a home-based business, meaning you're going to have even more tax brackets, ladies and gentlemen, when you are a home-based business. You have access to over 400 plus tax brackets. So thank you so very much for your time, and understand funding your own business without using your own money. Okay. So congratulations, get started. Welcome to the team. If you come across any any questions, you definitely have access to be able to reach out to me. My number is 404-590-5068 with any questions that you may have. And I look forward to hopefully working with a lot of you at the moment. So make sure you tap on that link. And then once you tap on the link, you fill out the information, you pay to get signed up, and it doesn't really take long. It takes maybe like 5 to 10 minutes in order for the process. Probably not even 10 minutes, maybe 5 to 7 or 5 to 8 minutes in order to get this process going. But we definitely want to welcome you to the family. We want to welcome you to this new world of education. And we definitely want to welcome you to the side of trading and freedom. So guys, have a wonderful morning, wonderful night. It's about 1 o'clock in the morning and it is time to go to bed. But I definitely didn't want to pass this opportunity up and not give you guys an opportunity to, really make some money. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and end this session. Make sure you click the link that I provided for you guys to get started. If you have any questions with the banking portion, because sometimes the banks, your bank will recognize this particular transaction as foreign and they're really not set up for it, but they're starting to get set up for it. So just go ahead, and if you have any questions, you can reach out to me. I'll help you run through this whole entire process to get you started. And from there, I give you a set of instructions, and have a wonderful evening, wonderful night, and I'll talk to you soon.